The Strip District is a strange kind of time machine, where rust meets chrome, where steel beams hold up smoothie bars. This place is built on reinvention, a past that learned how to serve the present. That's what today was supposed to be for me too. A challenge I'd already completed, just reborn, reimagined, repurposed. Only this time the stakes were a little shinier. One shiny bird, one perfect grade, one card I didn't own yet. But I want it to be mine. But just like these old factories didn't become what they are overnight, maybe I've still got a few more blue ducks to chase before I can reinvent my own history. I set the goal, I had the strategy, but when the rules quietly changed, everything else did too. This is episode 3 of
Cap's Card Collection Challenge.
Okay guys, check this out. It is our first shiny Quaxly 445 CP. Just 2 minutes in, and I've actually never played Pokemon Go down here in the Strip District, so let's hope that the luck I've been carrying over the last couple of videos carries over to here. But yeah, first one down, only what, 49 to go? Okay, there we go. On the incense, that's gonna be our second shiny Quaxly, 9 minutes in. So hopefully I can keep up this pace, get 2 every 10 minutes. So that would put us at about 12 per hour, which is only gonna be 36. But as you've seen before in past videos, I usually pick up the heat really late in the game on calm days. So hopefully that happens here. I want to check in about 2:30 because I'm not going to update every single shiny because that would just be ridiculous. But here we go at the 2:31 mark. So I'm a minute behind. We got another shiny Quaxly. I've also been completing the research off screen. I actually got a pretty cool shiny with a background. But let's go ahead and check the IVs on that one. And since we're here, we might as well see what we did so far. So 30 minutes in, we are up to 8 shinies. Was it this one? No, it was... Where is it? There it is. Okay, found it. So that is our Quaxly with the background. Got that from research. But yeah, so we have 8 down halfway through the first hour. So we're actually on now at a 16 per hour pace, which means we're going to be right close to the goal if we keep that pace up. Okay, it's starting to drizzle. It is 3:30, or just about 3:30. I'm hoping it kind of just lets off and it stays at like this pace in terms of weather, because I can handle a little bit of drizzle. But remember back at the end of the first half of last video, where last time I filmed in Pittsburgh, the sky just opened up and it was torrential downpour. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into that. It looks actually kind of gray, but I don't think there's much concern of the weather being too much of a factor. Oh, check this out. So with the 3:30 update, so we're up to actually 20 shinies here. I did get 2 Staryu before the event, not counting those. So halfway through, we got 20. So I'm hoping I can at least stay on pace and be close to 40, 45 by the end of the event, then I can make a decision afterwards to see if I can beat this challenge. But there are a lot of spawns here, so I'm gonna go check these real quick. If anything pops up, I'll check back in with you. Okay, so I set the camera down, but I didn't turn it off. And, oh, there we go. Okay, an 848 CP, shiny minty boy Quaxly. That's gonna be number 21. So, check the IVs. And actually, I gotta say, the IVs I've been getting for the shinies have actually been pretty good, if we're being honest. Still, I don't think I've gotten a shundo, but let's see if I even got a hundo today. No, I have not. But the important thing is we're still making progress. Have a few more spawns. We'll go ahead and check that real quick. And unfortunately, no, but we did clear out the flock of these. Okay, guys, I think I'm cooked. It is going on 4:30. You can probably see all that water right there. It rained like crazy for like an hour. So I had to like pop into shops, act like I was interested in their stuff. I wasn't. And just to avoid the camera getting wet, my phone getting wet. So I'm at 27 shinies. So what I'm gonna do is I'll make you guys a deal. If I get 13 shinies, well, let's make it realistic. If I get 8 more shinies in the next 35 minutes, then I'll keep going. But otherwise, I think it's done so, man. Okay, it is 4:38. Got another shiny Quaxly. I did get a few more that I didn't record. So after we snag this one, we will see how much more progress we've made since that last update. And we'll take a look here. So we're up to 31. So I wanted to get up to 35 by 5 o'clock, and then we make a decision from there. So we're halfway to that goal. So I wanted 8, so we got 4. Let's check these guys real quick. And I do have a research. I can't remember what the reward is for that research. But yeah, it's been overall a really fun day. I got to meet a few other players who play, which is always a cool thing. But we still have a considerable amount of time in this challenge in terms of making progress, even though we don't have a lot of time left on the clock. Okay, so unfortunately just some balls, not an encounter, but we'll keep checking, and hopefully we get up to 35 shinies, or Quaxly shinies, before 5 o'clock. Okay guys, it is 4:58. We have 34 shinies, so I'm 1 away from that, like, I guess like baby goal that I made. I'm trying to get 35 by the time 5 o'clock comes around, and then we'll make a decision. All that stuff from just a few seconds ago for you guys and like 30 minutes ago for me. Oh, there's a spawn that's popped up that I ain't clicked on yet. You know what, I tell you what, I have made a decision. I am going to go home. Sort of. I am going to leave here. It takes about 30 minutes to get from Pittsburgh to my hometown area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a couple parks near where I live, and I'm going to do a few raids. I'm not going to stay out all night, because if you remember from that video right over here, I was out until, I forget what time. I think it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm not going to do that. So as soon as I get back to my area, I'm going to spend no more than an hour. We'll do an hour. If I get the last 15, 16 that I need for the challenge, great. If I didn't, then at least I know that I gave it an honest effort, and I tried my best to do what I set out to do. Sometimes, you know, it just, you set a goal, and sometimes you just don't meet it. But if you don't try, then it doesn't matter. So I think the important thing is we have to give it an honest try. Sometimes you're going to have roadblocks and obstacles that are going to make it a little bit more difficult to complete a challenge or a goal. We definitely came across a few of those today, but if you let it prevent you from pushing forward, then they're nothing more than excuses. So no more excuses, no more rambling. Let's hit the road. Okay, so I'm back in the office because I made a mistake. I should have looked a little bit closer at the infographic and realized that they no longer do the post-community day raids. I was going to go out for like an hour and just raid a handful of them and get maybe an hour worth of spawns after the raids and after the main event, and it didn't happen. You know, like I had a lot of confidence going in that I could do 50 because I had already done it once. I had a secret weapon up my sleeve. I could use the Paldean spatial rend, which wasn't available at the time of me getting over 50 Whooper back like a year and a half ago. But you know, sometimes when you fail to plan properly and fail to pay attention when you're doing your research, sometimes you end up making a mistake. Now, I could have easily gone back and refilmed or reshot the introduction and been like, oh, today we're going to try to do 30 shinies. No, I had a goal in mind of doing 50. It just didn't work out because of a really, really dumb, easily avoidable mistake that I made. So, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you this. We got the 34, we're stuck at it. And that just means there's one thing left to do for this video. Something I was really hoping I could avoid, but unfortunately some things aren't avoidable, like the occasional loss. So we are officially 2-1 in this series, and it stinks. But let's cut to the. Can I even call it an award ceremony? I didn't plan on actually losing, so I never thought of an alternate name for when I didn't win. the punishment, I guess. Okay guys, that is it for me. That was episode 3 of Cap's Card Collection Challenge. We are now 2-1, but that's okay. Next week we'll be back and hopefully we get back on the winning track. That'd be awesome. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that video, check out this one over here. It was a lot of fun to make. Come on, it's real easy. I'm pointing at it. It's right there. Right between my fingers. And if you're looking forward to next week's video because you already saw that one, it's okay. There's a subscribe button with my logo right down there. Just waiting for you to press it.